I read the manga, or are you just saying that because
I've
other
read
people
parts.
said it?
I've read parts.
Yeah,
I read
right.
parts.
I don't believe you. I don't believe
I read like
you.
the first chapter.
I do not believe you. Says the person who never finishes any manga for Manga Club.
I finished during the meeting. Thank you very much.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Anime Summit Podcast. It's your favorite host with the most, Sam Mozzarella. And with me, of course, every week is Danny Fontina.
What the hell?
And
Hey.
Nick Munster.
Nick Munster.
Blah.
We're all cheeses. Munster cheese, Fontina cheese, and I'm mozzarella, because I like mozzarella cheese.
Did
What's
you
your
see
favorite
that
cheese?
Monty Python skit with the cheese?
What's your favorite cheese, Nick?
What's the what's the most tasteless cheese? That's mine.
Probably mozzarella. I don't know, I like mozzarella.
Mozzarella has
cardboard.
taste.
Straight up cardboard. Does that count?
I like the plain cheeses too. Like I don't
Does
like.
cottage cheese count?
Yeah, it's like cheese. I mean, it's.
No, you know what though? Mozzarella in eggs is pretty good actually.
Yeah. I like Kobe Jack, Munster, mozzarella. I like Parmigiano.
Yeah, but you gotta get the real
Parmigiano.
Parmesan, not the cardboard flakes.
You know what I don't like? I don't like pecorino. It's way too cheesy for me. It's like
That's what she
it's-
said.
that's what cheese said. Ah! Danny, what's your favorite cheese?
I mean, mozzarella's good. I like provolone.
Oh yeah, provolone.
Forever provolone. That's me.
What is it? Pepper jack cheese?
Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
know
not
what's
really a
that?
cheese podcast.
You know what's good? You know what's the best time to eat cheese? When you're rewatching anime. Oh!
Wow,
With
great
some
segue,
wine.
Sam.
Great segue. Because we are talking about some of our favorite anime to rewatch. Now, we did an anime, we did a podcast on.
We
what
did
makes-
an anime.
We did an anime once.
We made
you
one.
should have seen it. Yeah, you should have seen it. It's legit. No, we did it. We did a podcast once, like a while, like probably a couple years ago, on what makes an anime rewatchable. But we never talked about like. I think we mentioned some of our favorite rewatchable shows, but today each host is going to give you a little small chunk of what we think are some rewatchable shows, and I think that's kind of important because sometimes you don't want to anime yourself out, and sometimes it's good to go back to something that you're familiar with, you're comfortable with, just chillax. You're like, I want to watch anime, but I don't want to mentally prepare myself for something new or crazy right now. Just go back to the show. You know what I mean? And then, it's just, you just turn it on, you grab some cheese, maybe some crackers, but you get a charcuterie board.
Maybe some devil's lettuce as well.
Some devil's lettuce. Happy 420.
You don't say, Danny.
I can't, no. Like, honestly, I don't, like, fucking weed is legit, right? But I cannot do it. Every time I smoke, I'm like this.
That makes it better. That makes it better, though.
And then everyone's making fun of me. Like, they're just like,
It's
oh,
too
Sam, you
spicy.
take it like a bitch.
But coughing makes it better, though.
I have a weak left lung. I will cough if I try that.
Nick is out here taking body hits. He's like,
That's me coughing.
yeah, Nick. No, it'd be really funny to see Nick with, like, a fucking huge, like, blunt. And then it goes halfway down because he just puffs it really hard. And then it goes,
Like kind of like
I had
in
the
a
black lung
cartoon
pop.
where like a cartoon
Yeah.
character inhales like the cigar
The
or
whole
cigarette,
thing,
the
yeah.
whole thing.
yeah, dude, yeah. Grab some
Oh,
cheese,
man.
grab a blunt, put on your favorite rewatchable anime, get some popcorn, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, actually, I might go on venture to say that you agree with some of these lists that we got for you. So, we're going to talk about that. But first, let's take a small break really quick. And of course, this podcast is brought to you by Smoky Smokums. Grab you a bag of Smoky Smokums while you rewatch anime, dude. That's perfect. Also, links.animesummit.net. All the links right there, where to follow, where to listen, where to watch, where to chill. And of course, the Discord. Join the Discord so you can participate in episodes as well. Patreon.com/Anime Summit. Become a patron, give us Smokey his wings. He'll fly to your house and rewatch anime with you. He'll just sit on the couch. You don't have to do nothing. He'll literally just rewatch whatever you're rewatching. Because Smokey has seen every anime ever existed. I don't know if you guys know that. That's why we keep rehiring him. You know what I mean?
firing him because he brags too much.
I mean, it's like we don't want his Smokey energy, but we do need his Smokey energy. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, dude, do it. Listener question of the week. This is my favorite question ever.
Yeah,
If
well,
you
me
were-
and Danny aren't even allowed to talk. This is all Sam.
Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead, Sam.
If you were to make your own proxy battle anime and were isekai'd into it, what would it be? What would all the characters' proxies be? That's from Elite Four Anthony. They're a patron. They've been a long-time Discord member as well. Shout out to Elite Four Anthony. I don't know, man. That's really tough. I would love some of my favorite proxy battle animes are ones where it's like not like I love Pokemon and Digimon, but some of my favorite ones are like where the proxy is like something mechanical. So I like Metabots or I like Beyblade. I like and I like the card game ones too. I like Gundam Build Divers too. Gundam Build Fighters, Gundam Build Divers.
So what I'm getting from this is you hate Pokemon.
I hate Pokemon. Stupid. Hate it, dude. No, dude, I just got a fucking Machamp the other day. It's legit. No, I don't know. I don't know if I would be able to make my own without already copying kind of something else. I would say I would love to get isekai'd into Pokemon or Digimon, though, or Metabots. Probably one of those, like the big three. Probably. Or I guess the big three would be Pokemon, Digimon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! But, okay, so the thing about card game ones...
Digimon is like the Bleach of the big three. It's like you don't really want to admit it that you watched it. You know what I mean?
What? Are you serious?
Digimon's tiny, bro. That's for hipsters. I guess it makes sense for you. Yeah, never mind.
Shut up, Nick. Fucking bitch. No, dude, so the card game ones, right? I already play those card games IRL, so I don't really care about those. Like, I can just play those if I want, you know? Obviously without all the big, holograms and whatever. But, so I don't really mind those too much. Like, I don't care about being, if I were to choose to be isekai'd into them, I wouldn't choose those. And same with Beyblade. Like, I already play Beyblade, or I did play Beyblade. So, I still have mine. So I don't really care about them. But, I would love Metabots. Metabots would be dope. I don't know. If I were to make my own, I don't know what it would be. Or Shaman King is another good one. I love Shaman King. Shaman King is really cool. Man, I don't know. That's tough. I'll just say Metabots, because I don't think make your own. It'd be hard to make my own without copying what's already there. I don't know. It's really tough. Fighting Foodons is a good one, because it's like Pokemon and Digimon, except it's the creatures are like food. They're like humanoid food people. Dumplings. Fried rice.
Well, you had me at dumplings.
I wouldn't necessarily create my own, but if I did want to be isekai'd into an anime, I guess that would be considered a proxy battle. Would probably be Cardcaptor Sakura.
Everybody take a shot.
No,
Because
I mean, that's kind of true.
technically, it's not technically a proxy battle, but low-key it kind of is, because Sakura's collecting the Claw Guards.
She's collecting the cards and she's summoning them to help her collect
Right.
them. So, yeah, I mean, that kind of, it's kind of one. It's like semi one, you know?
Low-key. It's not really, but
Ooh. Does
as a
Fate
loophole.
count as a proxy battle?
Oh, yeah, kind of. Actually, that's a little
Kinda?
weird. Yeah, kind of,
Yeah, that's
maybe,
a little
yeah.
weird. I would only do that just so I could bang Ishtar or whatever her name is. I've
Oh,
never
good
even seen
point.
it, but I just know she's hot. So there you go.
I just know she's hot.
I'd be like,
Do
fight
you
for me
char
now.
Ray? She see for
You try. It looks like you're low on mana. Let me give you some mana.
Yeah,
we're gonna
dude.
need to take a rain check on this battle.
Again. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So sorry we kind of didn't really answer your question because I don't know how. I wouldn't know. I'd have to think about making my own. I'd have to really think about it. But if I were to
Make
go
your
into one
own
that already
proxy
exists,
battle.
yeah, I would say Metabots. Or
I mean, mine would
Digimon.
basically be Fate, but you'd have to feed them mana during the battle.
Nick's like trying to bone while she's fighting, and Nick is like, "No, hold on, don't move."
Instead of having like the Yu-Gi-Oh wrist device, you'd have like a cod piece, and they would pop out of there.
And then
But
Daniel,
they'd be standing in the right position at that time, and then they'd, you know what I mean.
and then Danny would do card captors, or card
And then
Sakura.
it would zoom to the guy's face because it'd be funny that way,
God, Nick. All right.
and he'd be like, oh.
Why don't you write a dojin and get an artist to draw it for you?
It would have the
It'd be like-
worst camera angles. You wouldn't be able to actually get anything from it.
I think it'd be safe to say too that we'd all just by default we would all just do Pokemon. If we could have Pokemon right
Yeah,
now.
Pokemon's
Oh,
legit.
yeah.
Why
all
do you want to go to school? Okay, that's the best part of it. You just ditch school at like age 10.
Yeah, he just dips it on.
How do they have
yeah.
like anything? How does society work in Pokemon? They just all quit school.
Honestly,
Oh, you're 10 years old? Okay, great. Go out on your own.
bye.
That's
maybe
it.
maybe they only pick
Deuces.
like the dumbest people to be trainers. That's probably right, actually. That's why
That's
Ash
probably
never
right.
fucking win.
I wonder if it's one of those things where it's like you only go to school if you're gonna do that thing. So like if you're gonna be a chef, you go to a culinary school. If you're gonna be a nurse or a doctor, then you go to whatever. You know what I mean?
And you have to look like Nurse Joy.
You gotta look like Nurse Joy. Yeah, dude. Anyway, there you go. Thank you, Elite Four Anthony, for that question. Dude, let's do a winter 2021 listener poll. We should really do these during the
Yeah.
app, but we just
Hey,
always
we're
forget.
1 week better this time, right? Because
1
last
week
time we were
better
like
this time.
3 weeks past or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So for everyone who participated, thank you so much. Robot the Techno King said Dr. Stone and Yuru Camp. That's legit. Slime Mike Reeser, that's Hori Mike. Mike Adu on YouTube. You should go sub right now. Horimiya, Wonder Egg Priority, and Skate. And then they also said honorable mentions. I'm a spider, so what? So I'm a spider. What do you want? That time I got reincarnated as Slime Season 2, Quintuplet Season 2. And they also liked Suppose a Kid from the Last Dungeon Boonies moved to a starter town. And, yeah. Sen also said Wonder Egg Priority and Skate.
See, I was right about Skate.
Amy, shout out to Amy, I love her, said Wonder Egg Priority and Horimiya. Fruit, the Fruit said Attack on Titties. I mean, that's true. And then Robot added, fake final season was so bullshit, we all knew it was coming. I mean, it's true, yeah, Attack on Titan. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah.
knew that wasn't going
It's
to
not quite-
happen.
It's not quite done. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the other thing is like, how do they ever live up to expectations? Like, it's so popular. It's like no matter what ending they pick, which is not even done on the anime yet, right? So that can't they like change it?
Yeah, I mean, like, because the manga and this part, these 16 episodes were like, the show was gonna finish before the manga did, and there was still so much to like pack in that if they tried to change it to rush it, people would have been pissed. So I mean, like, now the manga's finished, so I think with the anime they're just gonna do it straight from the manga. Hopefully, I don't know, we'll see, but they could still change it. You're right.
They could pull a Promise Neverland.
Yeah,
God.
just have a slideshow at the end. Hey, look, I met God in 4 seconds.
Razzle Dazzle, the old Razzle Dazzle said Wonder Egg Priority for me. Random Bobman said Eurocamp Season 2, ReZero Season 2, Black Clover, Dr. Ramune, and Cells at Work Code Black.
Oh, another person watched Dr. Ramune.
Wep gets an honorable mention but not finished.
Yeah, you should watch it, Nick.
And then, by
No
the way,
can do.
in Random Bob Man, I said it in order from 1 through 5, how he listed it. So there you go. That's what we got from them. Thank you guys for all of that.
Yeah, we had a very short notice on our. We're like, hey guys, list some stuff for us.
Very sorry about that. Very sorry.
We just got to get a system going. Next time we'll get a system going and it'll be better. So
next time Nick will implement the
system. We're still new to podcasting. We don't know what we're doing.
Nick doesn't know what we're doing. Nick came in and was like, guys, what are we doing? And I said, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. You came in here. You were yelling at me and Danny, and that's what happened. And then we busted out the cheese.
It's Smokey's fault, as always.
It is, honestly.
It's bad management. It's on management.
I'm so sick of his crap. Like, we're just gonna start a union. We're gonna do a union.
No, we're gonna vote against our own union.
We're gonna vote against our own union. Waifu and Husbando, dude. Waifu is Sailor Neptune. Shout out.
Is that the short-haired one?
That is the one who is dating the short-haired one.
Okay, well, I haven't seen that far.
Husbando is Hercule, Mr. Satan, the greatest of all time, of course. Boom. So
yeah, I like how he makes friends with Majin Buu.
That's like the best part about Hercule, honestly. And
They're
I like how
couple.
he's still like the go-to, And I like in the beginning of Super when Hercule he fake wins like a tournament or something, or he gets like a shit ton of money and is like for being the champion of the people or some shit. And then he has Majin Buu fly him to Goku's farm. And then Mr. Satan is just like, hey, Goku, here's a shit ton of money, dude.
That's right. Yeah. And Goku was all like, what the hell? I don't need this. He's all like, well, you were the one who actually saved the world, so you actually deserve this money, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's right, because he took credit for defeating Kid Buu. That's right. Yeah. And then,
was that in Super?
That was in the beginning of Super. So then, because Goku was working on a farm to help them make money to get income,
That's so weird.
He was like,
they hey, you get nothing.
And then
because Chi-Chi like forced Goku to start doing the farm and everything like that. And then I remember that because Goku was all like, so if I take this money, will I be able to start training again? And Satan's all like, yeah, sure. Okay, great. Thanks.
He's like, you won't have to work on the farm,
Chi-Chi's a harsh mistress.
That's a good guy Hercule right there. Yeah, dude. Main topic, okay? Rewatchable anime. So we're going to list some of our favorite shows. What makes anime rewatchable? I always just say, I think that's dependent from person to person, obviously. But I think, like, in the episode we talked about, I listened back on some of it, and I think some of the things that Nick said was, like, I think, obviously, reliving, like, some of the moments in, like, those anime that you're just like, God, I love this moment when it happens, and things like that. Oh dude.
Like Demon Slayer, episode 19.
Yeah, like Demon Slayer. Mm-hmm. I totally forgot. Shout out to Patron Noxos, you guys. Sorry, everybody. Fuck. Sorry. Shout out to Patron Noxos.
Shout out. Oh, yeah, they're in our Discord now, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah. They also sent us a message saying, "Thanks for the great content, best anime podcast by a mile." And I listened to a fuck ton, is what they said. Dude, sorry about that, Noxos. We love you. Thank you for that. We really appreciate it. But yeah, it's
maybe one day we'll have our participation on the same day as the season.
Yeah, no, seriously, yeah. I think one of the things that Nick said was like, you want to relive the moments and stuff that are amazing, and so it's like that's a big one. I think also the characters, like you just want to watch these characters do shit because you love them so much. That's a big thing, obviously. The story, obviously, like, sometimes you watch anime for the story, sometimes you don't. But obviously the ones with the really good stories that make you feel a certain way, you want to see those, you want to see them play out again. It's just like, a movie, I think it's fair to
just
say,
watching everything come together.
Yeah.
Like fit together. What's a good example of that? I'm trying to think.
I think
I got some on my list here, but
Fruits Basket.
Fruits Basket.
Damn it, Danny.
Everyone take a shot.
Every time.
Hyoka.
Just something like really like meticulously like everything was like carefully laid out, you know.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Like
I would say Hyoka.
Hyoka is a good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like that's like a mystery. Yeah, and they solve it. I guess that. Yeah.
I think it's fair to say that a lot of movies are rewatchable, obviously, because like they don't take a lot of time.
Yeah, movies
you
are
know,
easy.
and- yeah.
Like Legend of the Galactic Heroes is a great show, but it's so fucking long. Like I'm not gonna rewatch it. Sorry.
Right.
Although there's
think
the new
also-
version, so technically, but anyway.
So in that sense, like you could argue like, okay, so if most of them are rewatchable, which ones are more rewatchable than others, you know? But like, I don't know.
Stuff that I like is rewatchable. Stuff that
I like. Yeah, dude. But let me start. Let me just start us off right quick, okay? And I'll just start off with the long running shows I have listed on mine. Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Nothing else. None of the other, not Super or GT or none of the other ones. For me, it's literally just because like you can literally pick an arc and start in that arc. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And of course, everything we're saying is assuming you've already seen it once. Okay, so like
They
I'm
also have,
saying,
like the little standalone movies too.
yeah, dude, exactly. So like, History of Trunks, especially, you know, like you can watch that. I really like. One of my favorites is to watch the Cell games, the Cell games arc. So like the last part of the whole Cell arc. I really like rewatching the beginning of the androids arc.
Oh yeah,
So
with Dr. Gero and like they got that robot music playing half the time. Well, if you're watching the real version, the English
Falconer.
version, yes, Bruce Faulkner. The only way to watch Dragon Ball Z, by the way, is English. If you watch it, otherwise you're wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not
Sorry,
saying
not
Dragon
sorry.
Ball. I'm not saying Dragon Ball Kai. I'm saying Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball
No,
Z.
fuck that. If they don't have this
Yeah.
Faulkner soundtrack, it's trash.
Yeah, I'm talking the original Z, not the Kai or the Dragon Box.
I can't even do it. That's just fucking crazy.
Oh man! But even like Dragon Ball, right? Like you could be like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want
The
to
tournaments?
watch the World Tournament arc, the second one, or I want to watch the
Red Ribbon Army.
Red Ribbon Army. I want to watch King Piccolo arc.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? I really like, for me personally, I really like starting Dragon Ball from the beginning and then ending
I think that's
it
one of the
on-
best arcs for Dragon Ball. Honestly, if you watch just like the first couple, like maybe the first like 26 episodes, that's
Yeah, like the
you get the
Pilaf
gist
arc
of
or
it.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like doing that and watching it up to the end of the first World Tournament. Like that's like one of my favorite ways to rewatch it. And I was also gonna say Yu Yu Hakusho. My bad. Yu Yu Hakusho is another one.
Yeah,
where
that one
I
has
love
like
to
good
do
arcs
that.
and less good
Yeah.
arcs too. So like the just watch it, like skip the last arc, but watch the last episode.
Yeah, right.
That's what I would do.
That. I do that too. Yeah. Another one for me is My Hero. I've rewatched like season.
just throw it on. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's easy to just throw on. Sword Art Online is another one. I like going and watching.
Yeah,
some of
that's
the-
true actually.
Yeah, like I like watching like the first 10 apps or first, you know.
Because it's
the
not like
Aincrad.
it's not the best show ever, but it's like easy to just digest it. Be like, all right,
It's kind of easy.
I'll
Dumb
fill in the
fun.
blanks.
Yeah. For me, also another long one, and this is the last one I'll say before I'll pass the mic here, is Inuyasha. Like, and I think
Yes.
Danny will agree.
Mhm.
I love turning on the Sesshomaru arc, like the first time you meet him, and then like the big fight where he
Yeah, usually
fights
like
him the first time.
the beginning of the show.
yeah.
Really, yeah.
And then I like watching the parts where Inuyasha is like learning how to use the Tetsaiga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like he learns the wind scar and the
yeah,
backlash wave.
Yeah, yeah. And him trying to train, because at least like training with and learning how to wield the Tetsaiga, especially when he first gets it, it's super heavy for him. Or no, when it's broken, when it broke, and then it was, fuck, I forget the blacksmith's name that fixes the Tetsaiga.
Totosai?
Yeah,
Is that his name?
Totosai. Yeah,
Yeah.
Totosai. the set when it breaks and he fixes it, the Tetsaiga is super heavy for Inuyasha because it's not like his father's fang. I think it's its own or something like that. So
Yeah.
that's super interesting and everything.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, those are some long ones for me that I like to go back and throw on, rewatch.
I definitely like watching the Inuyasha movies.
Yeah, the movie is
Yeah.
so cool.
I think
And
my
they probably
favorite-
take place in the middle of the show, right? It's like you have
Yeah,
to
they're
watch
not they're not
Yeah.
episode
canon
whatever,
technically,
and then
but
watch
like
the
they
movie or whatever.
yeah.
And they're not, I mean, would you I don't think you would consider them canon either because they're not really talked about in the show either.
Yeah, they're not. I don't
So-
think they are. But like,
It's a side
they-
quest.
yeah, they're kind of written as like they're made. They're written in between certain parts,
Yeah.
which is really weird because like the second one, Beyond the Looking Glass, or
I love
or
that
something
one.
like
That was
that,
my favorite one.
or the Castle Beyond the Looking Glass, I think it's called, which is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, that's mine
Um,
too. And the third one when like
Swords of an
Inuyasha-
Honorable Ruler.
Yeah. When you get like the actual battle of Inuyasha and Shishomaru.
The thing about the second one is like at the beginning of the movie, they actually kill Naraku, and it's like
Yes.
super weird because
Yeah.
like even like Moroku's wind tunnel goes away and shit. But then it, obviously that turns out not to be true because he comes back. But like like it even does that, which is kind of weird. But they're not considered canon, I don't think. Oh, also G Gundam, that is super rewatchable. That is rewatchable as fuck. Just go back and watch all like the great moments. You don't even have to rewatch the whole thing. But like, I think the tournament arc is my favorite in G Gundam. But anyway, Danny, what do you?
You
got?
can't go wrong with
What's-
tournament arcs.
No, you just can't. They're
I
always.
mean, you can,
rewatchable.
but like, it's easy to watch it.
It is.
That's the only.
Yeah.
That's the only way to watch like a tournament thing. Like sports, to me, it's like, all right, they won 25-24. It's like, all right, cool. I already know. How do I hit the
but
ball?
How do you hit the ball? Danny, how do you hit the ball?
Danny, how do you rewatch sports shows?
Yeah,
That's
Danny,
right,
what do
you
you got?
don't.
What's some of your?
You
that
do.
got
You
on
didn't even
your
list
list?
You
them.
can be shut up.
Lawyered.
God.
Lawyered. What do you got on your list?
Just
Danny?
proves my point that they're inferior.
Listen, no. Hang on a second. Time out. Anytime I talk about a sports show, you make fun of me. And I don't like it when you make fun of me. All right? So leave me alone. I don't make fun of you with all your bullshit, do I?
Oh, you kind of do, yeah.
Yeah.
I do, but like not as much as Nick does.
Look, I'm in the minority.
You're hurting
I know
my
most people watch
feelings.
sports shows. You have the majority, Danny. Most people agree that.
Fuck
What is
you.
it? Haikyuu? What's the name of it? Yeah, they think.
What's the name of it? Haikyuu.
Oh
I
my-
think the volleyball show is pretty good, right? So I just like to poke fun at it.
Danny, it's okay. Nick is just jealous because he doesn't know how to hit the ball.
Yeah, exactly. So, see, Sam finally gets it.
He's just insecure, Danny. Don't worry about it.
Whatever.
Nick is the most athletic out of the three of us. I'm just like- Anyway, Danny, what's on your list? Nick's butt aside.
Well, I just do want to mention, like, get the long running shows out of the way.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon. I think.
Oh yeah, dude. I like the dub for Sailor Moon. I'm trash. I like the original dub, even though they fucking cut out like a third of the show.
terrible. They don't
I
cut out
like
a third
it,
of the
though.
show. They just like.
They literally
recast-
edit out.
They
they
just
literally
recast
edit
a
out.
bunch of people.
No, that too. They did both.
Well, they
They
changed.
butchered-
And
they
they
butchered
changed
it.
genders to everything. So.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's still great, and I still like it. Okay, I'm trash.
Actually, I'm doing a watch party with Kai and a couple of his friends on his Discord, and we're watching.
Nice.
Wait, why am I not in that Discord?
Because you weren't
You are, Nick.
invited.
I'm pretty sure you're in that Discord, Nick.
I
don't think I am.
It's a different. Discord.
God, and then you guys also had another Discord for the manga club. I forget
what
which
are you
one it
talking
was.
about?
There's like a separate server for one of the manga club things. It's
No,
like
there isn't.
It's like the secret manga club Discord. No, there is one.
Oh well, I don't know about.
I
it.
heard about it.
I don't think that's
Nope.
real. I think you're making that up.
Yeah.
No, I think it's real.
No, because
Anyway.
what had happened is we just gave you a role so you wouldn't be able to go in the manga book club chat. Anyway, go ahead, Danny.
Anyway, I think my favorite arc for Sailor Moon would probably have to be the Dead Moon Circus, like with the Amazon trio and the Amazon quartets and everything like that. You know, the Dream arc and everything. It's so goofy. And it's in itself, especially with the Amazon trio, like Tiger's Eye, Fish Eye, and Hawkeye and everything. So that's also where, you know, aside from Sailor Moon getting all these, you know, upgrades with her brooch and everything, but the Sailor Guardians also get their moment in an upgrade. They become like Super Sailor Guardians. So, and that's like a huge moment for them. So, but yeah, no, that watch party that I'm in, we're watching, you know, Sailor Stars, and so far, and we're actually we're watching the dub, because it was never dubbed when it first came out. So,
oh, it's a new dub. Okay,
it is a new dub, and it's pretty good. So, and I'm super excited to watch. Like,
they changed the
rest of
cat
it.
voices, didn't they? Don't the cats sound weird now?
Well,
I need Artemis and Luna.
John
I need Artemis and Luna to sound like an old lady.
John Young Bosch is Artemis. So.
Oh God, oh, that's fucking weird. Hey guys.
It's
Actually,
not.
that's not what it sounds like. Is it? I
It's
forgot what it
not
sounds like.
terrible.
Anyway.
Hey, guys.
Like, the new dub
sounds like Vash.
isn't
Okay.
that bad. It's really not that bad.
Is it Stephanie Shea is Usagi or something? Am I right on
I
that?
have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
So,
assume that's
but
right.
The new dub isn't that
Quote
bad.
me
I
on
mean,
it.
as the first, like the Dark Kingdom new dub is kind of cringy a little bit, because I mean, I did watch that when I was a kid, so I have the original cast embedded into my mind.
Oh
so
yeah, dude, the older dubs are
watching
better. I
it-
mean, like they got lower floors but higher ceilings, in my opinion. You know, because like the new dubs, it's like a flat. It's like a smooth. It's like Fooly Cooley when they get the iron and they smooth out the whole world's brain. That's like new dubs. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
anyway,
Like that metaphor.
No, I get what you mean. I think.
Yeah, I was right. Stephanie Shea. There you go. Or Shea. I can't pronounce
Bobby
it.
Boucher.
She looks like. Oh, you know what she looks like? Her actress. She looks like that tiny Asian lady who does those food reviews and like she makes coffee and stuff. What's her name?
The fuck are you talking about?
why do
dude?
we need to know this?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It doesn't really matter what
are
they
you
look like.
talking about?
Honestly, they should ban voice actor pictures. I don't want to know what they look like. That's weird.
Okay, we're getting off track.
She looks like a regular person.
Can we get back to topic?
What else you got,
Please.
Danny? Is that it?
No, I got Cardcaptor Sakura.
That's
Jeez.
enough.
Everybody take a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to fly over there and punch you in the face.
No,
I need
honestly,
to finally watch this show. I probably
No,
will like it.
honestly, I love the first. Just the first arc is really good, and the one right after that's really good.
And everything else is kind of bad, though, right, Sam?
No,
I'm just kidding.
What are you talking about, Nick?
Are you
just trying to
talking
trigger
about
Danny.
when Sakura, like, when she finally collects all the cards
And then goes to the test. Yeah.
and then goes for the test, and also like the cards change to pink with her name on them and everything.
Yeah, it becomes Sakura.
I'm just imagining
Yeah,
her
yeah.
selling the cards on eBay as a complete set.
Oh my
God,
God.
She fucking pawns them.
But yeah, she fights like she has to fight
Oh,
UA
man.
or whatever, and then yeah, I just love that. I love that when that part happened because I watched it on TV, and obviously it was not complete, right? Because it was like the Kids WB dub or whatever the fuck it was. the Warner
Yeah,
Brothers dub.
yeah,
But like,
whatever if you want to call it.
It's
It was so
Riley
fucking
Matthews. Or what? What's her name? Like the Kill a Kill, the fake 4Kids dub? You know what I'm saying? Ketchup? I don't know, man.
What
you
are
said
you
WB
talking
dub,
about?
and it was like butchered it, right? They butchered it. Am I right?
The card
Tom?
captor dub, yeah, they did that first one.
Okay,
yeah.
there you go. I tried to insert a joke and I like forgot what I was saying halfway through.
It was a
So,
really
look,
bad
look.
joke.
I'm gonna link it. There's a Kill 4Kids dub on YouTube. Just type that in. Okay, you'll get what I mean. It's
Okay, anyway. So, what's your favorite arc standing? Or are you talking about just rewatching the whole thing?
Personally, rewatching the whole thing
Bully
is
la bully.
super entertaining. I mean, especially like out of the whole thing, I mean, I like Clear Card the most because, you know, Sakura is like fighting, you know, trying to figure out what these new cards are, and like her old ones aren't working. You know, they just like lose their magic and everything. So now she has to collect completely new cards. So, I definitely like that out of as or overall, with all the other different arcs and everything. So, because they're brand new cards, they introduce you to like new things, especially like with Fly. You know, Fly used to be like wings, and now Fly is, you know, a butterfly looking bow kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
She basically is starting over.
right, yeah.
But, like, everything's already established, so it's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I was right, by
I
the
don't
way.
know.
Her name was Riley Matthews.
I have no
I looked
idea
it
what you're
up.
talking about.
Fucking Nick.
God, now I can't remember her real name. Oh, Ryoko Matoi. There you go. Well, they gotta make it an American name, like Ryoko. That's not a name. Riley. Now I can recognize that.
Okay.
Anyway, card captors.
You know, Nick, since you want to be a bitch right now, what do you got on your list? Do you have any?
Oh, let me scroll down. Knock's list.
Yeah, I
wrote knock.
Yeah, I wrote knock.
Okay, so for rewatchable stuff, I avoid like gory, icky stuff because like I try to eat when I'm watching, and then also like the super long stuff, like I said, sports I don't really rewatch. Stuff with like one big twist. Maybe
You don't watch
not,
any sports shows, so
maybe except for School Days. The only exception to the sports is Ping Pong the animation, which is like kind of barely a sports show because it's like more artsy, but that one is a good rewatch. Dude, especially the scenes with China, that dude is fucking awesome. And like they're hitting the ball and it turns into a plane and stuff. It's great. But yeah, like I don't really do the sports rewatches. Like Slam Dunk, I really like that show. I'm not gonna rewatch it. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. Yeah, like a lot of thrillers and drama type stuff, like Haibane Renmei. Like I feel like that's kind of a one timer. You know, it's really 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 good the first time you watch it, but then you don't need to keep doing it.
Yeah.
I also don't really. I don't look. Sam, you wrote Aria on there. I don't really rewatch Aria, although there's probably a few episodes I would like once in a while. But I don't go through the whole show and rewatch it. I guess you could just pick. You could pick a random episode from that show and just watch it like at nighttime before you go to sleep. But yeah, thrillers like actually Steins Gate's a pretty good thriller. Well, like maybe Erased. Like I don't think I would rewatch Erased. But yeah, I like rewatching comedies and action shows. So if it has a little bit of both, that's perfect. A lot of shonens have that. That's why shonens are like the number one thing, right? Because it's fucking easy. Like look, Demon Slayer episode 19. I mentioned that. It's just, dude, I think I've watched that episode like 5 times. Just the episode. I just like, skipped straight to that episode. Like all the way past the end credits. I'm like, oh, tearing up. Sam knows what I'm talking about. Wait, Danny watched that too, right?
yes.
Demon Slayer 19, fucking phenomenal. I forget there's other episodes in that show. Like
Yeah, Demon
just the
Slayer.
one episode is so good.
Demon Slayer's good.
Yeah. Let's see. And that's the thing. Jujutsu Kaisen didn't have a Demon Slayer 19. It didn't have one episode that was like that like blew up Twitter. You know what I mean? But it was a great show. I would rewatch Jujutsu Kaisen just for the short-haired girl. What's her name?
Kugisaki Nombara.
Yeah, I Kugisaki, you know what I'm saying? Anyway,
God.
Oh, I'm gonna
Okay, everybody-
lose it. I'm
everybody-
really gonna lose it.
empty your glass. Evangelion. I'd like to rewatch that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I like to rewatch Evangelion. Yeah.
Newsflash, it's pretty good.
Newsflash, it's
Although,
burning up.
God, it sucks. I need to find the file that has like the Blu-ray visuals with the ADV dub because the Netflix script like fucked it up.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get over it, I guess. Especially if you've already seen it, you're like, know what they're saying, but it's like it's not the same when Shinji's like, I'm the lowest of the low.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? It's I'm fucked up. I'm so fucked up. That's the line. That's the line. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna blindly say Azumanga Daioh. It's on my shelf. I keep saying that. It's a meme at this point. Maybe I'll review it for my solo cast. That's a good idea.
Well, you better start
Good
watching
idea.
it now.
It's like 24 episodes or something.
There's like
Cracking.
2 seasons.
Dude, no problem. I watched like 20 episodes in a day with our
Wow, you're
with our
gonna watch it 2
spring
times speed.
winter. 2 times speed. You can watch twice as many things. Yeah, like some you were saying movies, right? We all like movies. I like the Dragon Ball Z movies. I like some of those, like Dead Zone and like what is it, World's Strongest? Is that the one with the tree? That's pretty cool.
No, the one with the tree is called the Tree of Might.
Tree of Might. I like that one. You don't say. It's called the Tree of Might.
Yeah. It's got it in the title. Yeah.
I definitely like
'cause-
to rewatch. If we're gonna talk about movies, I like to rewatch Summer Wars.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah,
a good
yeah.
rewatch.
That's the
Yeah.
Hosoda, right? You made
Yeah,
that one.
Soda.
Mm-hmm.
Mamoru Hosoda. I would not rewatch like Mirai.
Well,
You
no.
know.
No. See, that's too sappy. Like the sappy stuff, I don't rewatch.
Yeah.
really.
But I would rewatch. Like I even rewatched like Wolf Children. Like I've seen that like 3 or 4
Oh
times.
God.
Although I
So,
should
like-
rewatch some of the Ghibli stuff because, like, apparently our list diverged from the AAA list a little bit. So
Dude, Giblets.
you know what I got to rewatch is not The Wind Rises. The God damn it, not Arrietty. What's the one that comes before Arrietty? Something with wind, right?
The Wind Rises. Yeah.
The Wind
No,
Rises?
no, not The Wind Rises. That's the Miyazaki one.
The Tale
From
of
Up on a Poppy
Kaguya?
Hill.
No, this one is from like the 90s. Anyway, or no, The Cat Returns, I think. Cat Returns. It's
Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind.
oh my god.
Nick.
Nick is a mess right now. I swear.
He doesn't know what
like,
he's
Oh,
talking about.
Whisper
he
of the
really
Heart.
has no
Whisper of the
idea
Heart.
What?
There we go.
Oh my
Look,
God.
everybody says Whisper of the Heart is like the best movie ever, and I watched it and it was okay. Okay, am I stupid?
It was okay.
I think I don't answer that. But anyway,
You are dumb.
I need to rewatch that one, so I'm going to rewatch it just to prove a point. That's another reason to rewatch something, to prove a point. We didn't mention that. Spite rewatching. How about that?
Spite rewatching.
What have you guys spite rewatched?
I don't think I've spite rewatched.
I don't think I've
anything.
ever spite rewatched anything.
Yeah, no. I
Didn't
think
I, like,
Nick
make
is
you
If
guys
I didn't
watch
like
something?
it, if I didn't like it, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, and
All
you're
right,
kind
just
of.
me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Just like his and her circumstance, I will never spite rewatch. Like that is just no. I will never rewatch that.
Danny is like, wait, do you secretly hate that show, but not secretly because like you're saying it's bad? What did you give that one? Like a
Yes.
5?
Um,
Just because of like one episode at the end with the popsicle sticks? Big deal.
I mean, that was a pretty.
they went
like,
to the-
after
they went to the
after
convenience
when they
store.
finally did it. That was that. Oh, I gave it a 7.
Pathetic.
I gave it a 7.
Actually, that's a pretty good score.
You reviewed that without me. I think I took that week off because I was like, "Fuck
Yeah.
you guys."
Yeah.
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 You would like that one, Sam. It's Hideaki Anno.
No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't.
Another example of the mangaka doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Let the artists
Oh my God!
art.
Get out! Get out!
Anyway,
Nick,
Violet Evergarden.
the
episode
original
10.
writer doesn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, why do you
What?
think Sailor Moon is good? I say this every week. Sailor Moon. It's kind of trash, except for the anime is fucking phenomenal. Because what's his name? Junichi Sato and the guy who did Utena, they helped on it, and some other people helped on it. A lot of them. So Sailor Moon Crystal, not so good. Because they just go straight to the plot points. Fuck that. Hashtag fuck plot. All right. Now that I've trashed Sailor Moon. No, see, that's the thing. I like Sailor Moon, the TV show. Also the dub. I like the dub. I'm trash. But like The manga, not that great. Really not that great.
Have
So
you
what
read
if it's
it,
one of the
or
top sellers?
have you actually read the manga, or are you just saying that because
I've
other
read
people
parts.
said it?
I've read parts.
I
Yeah,
read
right.
parts.
I don't believe you. I don't
I
believe
read like
you.
the first chapter.
I do not believe you. Says the person who never finishes any manga for Manga Club.
I finished during the meeting. Thank you very much.
You
That's
don't even
still
finish. By
count.
the
Nick-
time we're done, you're still reading.
I mean, that's
So
true.
I
Nick
don't
does-
believe you. I
Yeah, I
don't
finished
Nick
believe you.
does.
Resentiment. I finished Resentiment on time. That was
Yeah, 'cause
my
that's when
rec.
you wanted to read.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
believe
It's true.
you.
Anyway.
Nick does finish during. LOL.
Half the time he doesn't even
That's the
finish
whole
by the
point.
time the meeting ends. So I do not believe.
I get the
Nick.
gist though. Like they summarize it for me and then I mark it down as if I read it. So that's how it works, right?
Oh my god.
So you're a poser.
So you're a bitch.
I just go to Sakagoboru and watch a couple scenes. Mark has watched. I watched all of
Oh
Mob
my
Psycho
God,
like that,
dude.
guys. Oh,
Wow.
man.
Dude, okay, so speaking of
Violet
some
Evergarden,
shorter
episode
shows,
10. There you go.
here's
said
some
that
of the
twice.
other shows on my list because Nick is farting now. He's
Yeah,
I like
please,
the, I
can we
also
get-
like the
can we
episode
get
where they
back?
write the letter, like the princess writes a letter. I like that one.
That's a good one.
Episode 5, great little ending theme.
Speaking of Mob Psycho, that's a good rewatch. I've rewatched the first season like twice already, like 3 times I think, twice or 3 times.
Dude,
I like going on YouTube sometimes and just watching the fight with Koyama. Like that's so. Woo!
I like the
um,
antics with Reagan.
Dragon Maid is another one that's rewatchable as fuck to me. I love that one. I was afraid that rewatching it the second time wasn't gonna be as good, but the characters and the antics in it.
It's so
with
good.
The characters are,
I loved rewatching Dragon Maid.
it is
As long
Like,
as
you
you're
just
not one
love-
of those touchy types who's like, oh no, the boob lady likes the little boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's.
That's like the one
I
mark
just-
against that show, but it's not even that bad.
I just write it off as just really dumb fan service. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just, I think it's just supposed to be obvious, just smut. But like,
I don't think it would work the same in real life if you had a live action.
Oh,
of that.
absolutely not. Absolutely.
that would
not.
definitely not. No,
That would be
but
funny.
like,
Actually,
Fooly
that wouldn't be
Cooly-
funny. That'd be uncomfortable.
Yeah, Fooly Cooly and Gundam 0080 War in the Pocket because they're short. So like, Fooly Cooly
Dude,
is
I
just
gotta
so
watch War in
good
the Pocket.
in 6 episodes, and War in the Pocket is 8 episodes. So it's just like really awesome. Evangelion is another one I've seen. I've probably seen.
Dude, that one is just so. It's such a good show. Like, oh my god,
I think since like the age of like 16, 15
it
or
gets
16.
better every time I watch it too. It's like usually it gets worse or like you get jaded, but it's like,
Yeah, no.
oh my
I
god,
still have not. I still have not.
like every
That's so
scene
funny.
is just like,
That's so funny
Oh!
that you say that, Nick, because I did before we recorded. I re-listened to the like rewatchable value, and you said that you can't watch Evangelion because you would just feel jaded if you rewatched it constantly.
well, I've changed my mind. I can't be held accountable for what I say. What is this? No, I said I couldn't rewatch it too many times. I've only seen it like maybe 4 times.
I think since the age of like 15 or 16, I must have rewatched it at least like 15 times. Because like we do like once in a while, my cousin Mario will be like rewatch at my marathon at my house, and then like we'll go over there like at 6 or 7 in the morning, and he'll make pancakes.
Yeah, it's like a tradition, basically.
And then
Yeah.
by the time it's like 7 o'clock at night, we are done watching like End of Evangelion, and then we just like play games the rest of the night. It's fun, crazy. Yeah. I'm just like, there's been a couple times too where like I just rewatch it on my own, just because I want to, you know. And then Trigun, I think, is another good one.
Yeah.
No, that one I
Because-
heard does not age as well, but I would have to rewatch it.
I don't know.
It definitely doesn't, but like by the time it gets to the flashback part where it shows Knives and Vash as kids, you know, that's like
Take care of knives. That's
I'm
all
all
I
in,
remember
you know
from
what I
that. They're like closing the spaceship door.
Nichijou is another one where it's like I can just turn on any
Oh
episode.
yeah,
and
just like
watch
random
it.
episodes of that. Yeah,
Yeah, Dragon Maid is another random episode
Like
one.
any comedy, you can do that really.
Yeah. So that's for me, and then last but not least for me there's like a long list of OVAs that I could just rewatch all the time. Rune Explorers, Galaxy Fraulein Yuna,
Gunsmith
Dragon
Cats. Maybe?
Gunsmith Cat. Gunsmith Cat's kind of.
Or no, what's the other one? Bubblegum Crisis. You've seen the OVAs.
Yes, I can rewatch that one.
Dude, the OVAs, I like how you made us watch the wrong version of it. We watched the TV show, not the OVAs.
I didn't make you watch the wrong version. I wanted you to watch Tokyo 2040 because I still love it.
Okay.
You guys just hate it because you suck.
No, I just thought it was mid.
Yeah, but you don't know what you're talking about. And
to be fair, so is the OVA. Shots fired, hot take. Okay, it didn't finish.
Yeah, well, to be fair, Nick, I think you're a whore. So, you know.
Well, I need to make eye contact before I can get that far, Sam. So,
I think Kimura is another good one. Dragon Half, or I said Dragon Half already. Oh, 801 TTS Airbats is another. That's like.
now that sounds like an '80s show. Jesus.
It's 90s, and it's like 9 episodes or something. It's just an OVA, and I like it a lot. It's a comedy, and I think Nadesco's pretty rewatchable, but like I think that's already common knowledge with me.
Yu-Gi-Oh, just straight up Yu-Gi-Oh, but like abridged. The memes, just like little clips of it, like the ridiculous shit they do.
I mean, the Island arc, the first arc, is probably pretty rewatchable. I like the Island arc a lot. Plus, Maya's got big boobs. Anyway, what are some other shows for you, Danny, that are like normal size or shorter, or
Extra
Kakaguri
medium.
is pretty watchable to me.
That one's on Netflix too. That's really convenient.
Yeah. Both seasons are on Netflix. So, another Netflix show that's pretty rewatchable is Dorohedoro.
See, that one to me is a little too weird to be rewatchable.
I don't know. I really
It's good.
I really like Dorohedoro, and I could watch that all day. Like I can.
Also, it's kind of gross.
If I
It's
need
icky.
if I need to like do like straighten up my room or whatever, like I have to do stuff, I can just throw that on. So, Cowboy Bebop is also another
Cowboy Bebop,
rewatchable
that's a
kind of
good one.
thing.
Never heard of it.
Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star I love to rewatch.
Yeah.
A boy has the right to dream.
Before the reboot came out, I used to have a tradition with the original Fruits Basket. I would watch that around like Christmas time and everything. Or like around New Year's really. So, but like the
holiday
reboot is,
rewatches, like a
the
annual rewatch
reboot-
for certain things.
The reboot for Fruits Basket is super rewatchable.
I know a lot of people will do like Toradora, like Christmas
Toradora
rewatches.
for Christmas. Yeah. I would say also, I guess like a short would be Paradise Kiss. I didn't write that down on my notes.
That's still like
here,
20
but-
episodes, isn't it, or is that longer?
No, that Paradise Kiss is like 12 episodes.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking of Skip Beat.
Skip Beat is longer.
I don't
also,
think they're
Nana,
anything alike.
Nana has 34 episodes, so that's pretty long. I mean, Nana
That's a weird
is
number.
not well. I don't. It's yeah.
No, some shows have weird numbers. I don't know.
But Nana is still pretty good. I mean, I love rewatching that show too. Because it's about music and stuff. Kyoka is a good one that I like, that I really enjoy to rewatch. OVAs, Golden Boy, obviously. I could watch the swimming episode.
Yeah, that one's easy. That's only 6 episodes. They're all really funny too. When he's on the bike, just doing like the bike chase for like an entire episode.
My favorite episode is the swimming episode.
Yeah, that one that has like probably the most famous scene.
So
how do you like my swimming?
The OVA for Oh My Goddess, when I was a kid, I watched that OVA like 12 times. So it's super fun. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I can think
I think
of, at
Cowboy
least.
Bebop is my most rewatched show. Maybe.
Cowboy Bebop is probably my most rewatched show as well.
Just because it's easy. You can throw on an episode. It's got a little bit of everything. It's a little more serious than funny though. It's a little bit less comedy. There's some there.
I mean, it has its moments, like the psychedelic mushrooms and the poison, the like poisonous pudding.
Yeah, and the refrigerator one where they're
that's the poisonous
trapped in
pudding.
space. Oh yeah, same
that's
thing.
the pudding. So.
What was the other one? Samurai Champloo. I would like to rewatch that. I think I've only seen that one once or twice, but.
Carol and Tuesday is
like
also
that one
another good rewatch. Now that I think about it.
Now, I would not rewatch that. That's just me.
Again, it's about music, so.
One we didn't mention is Bakano. We did a review on that. That show is a ride, man. That's the example I was looking for. A show that like everything just fits together, you know, and it's like really carefully directed and like, you know, constructed. Because like every little piece falls in place. Like I like watching those sometimes. It's like Ocean's 11 style. That show has a little bit of everything. Black Lagoon, just a fun action show. Full Metal Alchemist, I think that's on Netflix too. So there we go. I mean, Hunter x Hunter also on there. Can't go wrong with that. JoJo, not for like whole seasons, but for just like certain parts. Like maybe even just watching like YouTube clips of it. Because at this point, JoJo is like 200 episodes. So I don't know if I'd go all the way back and rewatch everything. But if you want to watch a squirrel emerge from a man's hand, we'll watch JoJo. There you go. Little Witch Academia, first half of that one. Sam, I know you don't like JoJo. You're not cool. You don't have any style.
You don't have any style. I like JoJo for what it is, but I'm sitting and watching it is just like, what is this? What are we doing?
It starts slow, the first couple arcs, but you know.
No, even just like and later, it's just like.
It's kind of like a Twin Peaks weird shit going on, you know. Actually, the fourth season is more closer to that.
It's like a Twin Peaks weird shit going on.
That's also a show I have to watch. But dude,
Twin
check
Peaks,
it out. Part 6, it's in Florida, right? So, and you got a chick. She's the JoJo. I haven't read the manga. I don't know, but apparently, part 6 and then counting down to part 7. Everyone's like, part 6 it was announced, and everyone was like, "Oh, we're that much closer to part 7."
Yeah. Yeah, dude. All right.
Space Dandy. There you go. Rage of Bomb. It's Space Dandy. Space Dandy's like another Cowboy Bebop. That one's a more funny Cowboy Bebop. I think that one actually probably has more rewatch. Like, just easier to toss one episode on.
On that same note, I would say Samurai Champloo too. I've seen that like 3 or 4 times. Like, it's Samurai Champloo is good. Out of all 3 of those though,
yeah,
I've seen Cowboy Bebop more.
Yeah,
but anyway,
can't go wrong with them.
Sorry, Nick. What were you gonna say?
I just like regular shows like School Rumble, just like a fucking school anime with like a little bit of comedy. I know they're kind of lame and like medium, like none of them are a 10 out of 10, but they're just, it's like comfort food. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting down, throwing it on. They're not
Sitting
trying to save the
down,
world.
throwing
They're not
it
trying.
on.
It's got low stakes. It's just pretty good, you know. Just something like that. Low frequency.
Low frequency. All right. Well, let us know what some of your favorite rewatchable shows are. Like, what do you guys like to rewatch? You know what I mean? What
Besides
are your go-tos?
Grave of the Fireflies.
Oh my
Besides
god,
Grave
no.
of the
Our favorite.
Fireflies. You know, just like I just like, what's your comfort? It's like comfort food, right? Like, what's your comfort food? What are you doing? And let us know too, like how you plan to do that shit. Like, oh, I'm gonna get a bowl of popcorn. I'm gonna get big like fucking Blizzard from Dairy Queen or some shit and watch anime. Just fucking rewatch this shit. Let us know.
Yeah, I'm thinking more and more like the rewatch is like something that you can just throw on. You don't have to focus on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So like even Cowboy Bebop is like, you have to focus a little bit on it. So it's less of a rewatch than
Space Dandy.
Space Dandy probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you know, also
I don't know
what
about
think
that. I mean, like, if you've seen it plenty of times, you don't really have to pay attention if you already know what's going on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Also, what I think would be interesting, let us know how many times you've seen something. Like, oh, yeah, I rewatched this one. I've seen it, 10 times,
Oh,
Let
we
us
didn't
know.
mention K-On!
Oh, yeah, K-On! I
That's
rewatched
just
the first season
fun
of
and
that.
bubbly.
Yeah, I've seen it like 3 times now, ever since I've never been more wrong about something.
Yeah, you're
that's
like,
when-
I don't really like it.
I don't like girl high school BS moe shit. Nah, I poopy poop. And then I was wrong. And I was like, Nick, I'm sorry.
Oh, I forgot to mention
admitted.
Spice and Wolf. I'm seeing that on my shelf.
That show sucks.
Dude, Holo? Woo!
Holo, more like Nolo.
I just want her, like, talking smarter than me.
Spice and Wolf are more like
Dyson
unseasoned
Wolf.
and puppy. Nice one, dude. Got him. Anyway, let us know what some of your rewatchable shows are, yeah? That being said, thank you for listening every week. We love you guys. I love you especially. I love you more than Danny and Nick love you, okay? Just remember that.
Okay,
Remember that
fuck
when
you.
It's true.
I love you more. I love you more, baby. Also, I think I need to address something really quick just because I've been getting a lot of questions about it, and it's kind of serious. It's kind of not. So when you join our Discord, I need you guys to understand something. If you own an animal and you join our Discord, that animal is now mine. And I think you guys think like I'm joking, and it's like not a fucking joke. So like if
Tom
you have
has
a
dibs.
dog, if you have a dog or a fish or a cat, especially a cat, or anything, the animal now belongs to me. I just let them live there with you. So please make sure you are using the Discord properly and you are posting pictures of all your animals. So just need to address that because I've been getting a lot of questions about it. Things like that, okay? So anyway, thank you for listening every week. I love you guys. We love you. I've been Sam. That's Danny. That over there in the corner is Nick. And we've been the Anime Summit Podcast. Just give me your cat. Cat shit one. That's rewatchable as fuck.